mine just real. It's all facts, I don't cap. Mine just real. I'm always dolo cause that time get real. Stay in line, I ain't lying for real. Graduated from the hood, in other words, I just fell back. I'm prayed up, never held back. 90K, that's for the Hellcat. Normally, always stay in a foreign, steady bidding different corners, always packing like a hoarder. Look, I tell God to watch my daughter. No games.
Foremost, all praise to the Most High. First and foremost, all praise to the Most High. Without the Most High, we won't be able to make these videos. Without the Most High, y'all won't be able to watch them, man. Peace and blessings, man, to all my brothers who's watching this video, man. Scrap, stay woke. Close your eyes as a blue. Open your eyes as a red. Keep your mind on your money. And always keep a swivel head, man. I'm back at y'all services once again, man. Hope everybody having a great beginning of the month. We're gonna start pushing a little harder. We're gonna start just doing things to make us better in the manosphere. Today I just want to talk about, in this video, I just want to talk about unity when it comes to black men and men in general, with unity and being unified. A lot of times when I look at like women being raised by females, being disciplined verbally, physically, mentally, and emotionally by women. Women always had a big role in unity. And now that I think about it, I believe there's a lot of things maybe in the 1960s when the women liberation was basically put out here to give women unity and rights, because women wasn't allowed to vote at a certain period of time. So a lot of things, you understand, as far as the female, especially the black woman, and just females in general, they always, all races of female, black, white, Chinese, women always, any race of female you have always had, and still to this day, have a big connection with unity. They're very unified. Now, a lot of y'all brothers that listen to the video, right? If y'all got sisters, right? A lot of times, if you have sisters or aunts, they always have somewhere to go when things wasn't right. So, for example, if you had a little sister, a little cousin, an aunt, even your own mothers, when they did things, they always had a safety net. Meaning, if your mother had a baby at a young age, or she had you at a young age, most of the time when your mother couldn't go nowhere, she stayed with your grandmother. If your mother couldn't go nowhere, she had shelter, Section 8, welfare, all these things that the government give these women that men don't get. Food stamps, alimony, child support, a lot of things that women get is a safety net that we don't get. You understand? And a lot of times women prepare other women and give them preparation in order for them to be successful. So I remember it was times my grandmother used to tell my cousins, my older female cousin, about basically when you ever go out with a man, have money with you. You understand? Don't lay up with a man and he don't do nothing for you. So these are things that have been instilled in women's brains and in their brain cavities for decades and decades and generations, that mothers showed and taught other women how to survive. You understand? Most men don't have other men around them to show them how to survive. Most men, especially me, including myself, my grandmother raised me and showed me a lot of survival tactics. But most men don't know and don't get the treatment that they're supposed to get. Women, when they grow up and they have kids, or when they have kids at a certain age, or they have kids out of wedlock, or they have kids with the wrong guy, it's always a safety net for them to still be successful. When it comes to men, for example, when females have kids, you understand? It's always shelters and other relatives that don't mind helping. When men enter shelters, or they in any form of shelter, most of the time that man was incarcerated. Most of the time when a kid is living with the father have to have a good job, big apartment, cars. You gotta have everything in order for him to get his kids and to basically be where he need to be at. But there was numerous times that I saw, even including me and mine, is numerous times where mothers been on drugs and mothers been doing God know what, and the judge and society still give the mothers their kids. And it's never like that for when it comes to men. It's always some form of safety net for females, unity with other women. Society give them shelters, welfare, like I told you a little while ago. Like I said, maybe like 5 minutes ago or a few minutes ago. Women always have a safety net. Whether she get kicked out somewhere and she could go to her mother crib, she could go to her aunt crib, she even could live with another man. Because most men is dumb and they'll move women inside their crib sometimes just for a piece of ass. Y'all understand, fellas? So y'all gotta be smarter, and y'all gotta basically teach your sons, and y'all have to be role models for your sons, and y'all gotta show unity and build unity upon y'all sons. So now when your son needs somewhere to go, he could go to your house. If your son needs some type of advice, the same way how women give each other unity and present unity to each other, fellas, we have to do the same thing with our sons and our brothers and our uncles. You understand? And other men that we love. We gotta help them. We gotta form a form of unity, especially when it comes to the so-called black men. We have to provide unity for our brothers. You have to. Give your brother a safety net. If your brother needs you, look out for him. Because women, they're survivalists, and they're gonna survive one way or another. Females can hate each other until they blue in the face or red in the eyes. But when there's a man involved, especially a black man, females are gonna try to rip you to shreds together, whether it's your mother and your baby mother, whether it's your grandmother and your sister, whether it's your mother and your sister. No matter what it is, when it's women on women, especially against the opposite sex, a female gonna rip you to shreds with another female. That's just how it is. This is the unity that they was presented with the women liberation. That was part of it. But women, when it comes to unity, they're gonna stick with the same gender. So I say that to say this to you boys, man, especially you gentlemen, so-called black men. You have to stick with your brothers. Stop trying to sleep with your brother's wife. Stop trying to sleep with your brother's girl. Stop trying to sleep with a dude that your brother dealt with. Stop trying to deal with her and unify with your other brother. Unify with your brothers, fellas. Stop looking down on your brothers because you got a better car than him, or you got bigger diamonds, or you got this thing. Form a unity. A form of unity, because men don't have unity. Especially the so-called black men. And they came with a lot of things, the Willie Lynch syndrome, the Jim Crow law, a lot of things that was presented to us for us to be this way. But you have to reverse it. A lot of y'all brothers, you have to reverse it. And especially the ones listening to my video, the ones that need that my voice give you power and strength, the same way that the Most High give me power and strength and put people in my path and in my way, and different brothers who feed me with knowledge. Y'all have to share knowledge with other brothers and make them strong. Even if you give a brother some information, he come out better than you, that's good. That's unity. Women look out for each other. I done seen women not have nothing and put both women, for example, I knew these two females, even the ones in my family I've seen. One person had eggs, the other one had bread, and they made egg salad, and everybody ate. Men don't do that. If a man got bread and another man got eggs, he might make boiled eggs for himself, and the other guy might make toast. And they eat two different separate meals instead of intertwining them together. You gotta have unity with your brother. You gotta trust your brother, especially the so-called black men. They de-unified us and they separated us. So a lot of us is messed up because all we saw was women unity, and we gotta learn from them. You can learn from a dummy too as well. And I'm not saying women are dummies. Let me not say that. And I'm not saying that. But like I said, you can learn what not to do for somebody who's doing the wrong thing. You understand? You have to have unity, my brothers. This is where we at right now. And this is why most things don't be where they need to be at, because most men don't got no unity. We don't have shoulders to cry on. We don't have nothing. We just leave our brothers out because we want to peacock and pop our chests out. So I say that to say this. I love you guys. You guys are amazing and you guys are great. But you have to provide unity for your other brothers. Share these videos to other brothers and make them stronger. You understand? Give these brothers this knowledge so they can be better. Because women have the unity game on lock. Y'all understand? A female help another female, especially if she got kids. So a lot of y'all brothers, if y'all got kids and y'all know somebody who's not a great father, you teach him and you help him. You build him up. You show him. You tell him what he's doing wrong to make him better. You understand? You help your brother out when he's weak. Because women do it. When a female got kids and their kids ain't got none, the women give the kids Pampers, milk, everything. So a lot of y'all brothers, y'all so-called black men, especially my brothers that listen to me, that been on a righteous path with me, we all make mistakes and we all fall short. But y'all gotta build unity. Help somebody out at your job. Look out for one of your brothers at your job. Buy them something to eat. Give them a ride. Look out for them. Stop keep pinpointing and judging your brother. And females is not doing that with each other. How many of y'all mothers and y'all sisters ain't doing shit and they living with your mother rent free? How many times your sister had kids young and your grandmother helped her out? How many times your sisters and your aunt was able to live with your grandmother, but your uncles never had nowhere to go? They always got to go back to a female. You get what I'm saying? Because most men don't have themselves together, and most men don't unify with one another. When a man ain't got nowhere to go, he want to go back to his mother house, he want to go back to a girl house, or he doing what he got to do to survive. Y'all men need to start getting yourself together and start working on your credit, getting your own apartment, doing these things. There's nothing wrong with living with one of your brothers. Y'all gotta unify more. All right, this Unify part 1, man. I got part 2 coming up. I need you guys to join the Patreon, and I need you guys to keep on supporting and keep on putting these videos out. Please, we gotta help our brothers out. We gotta build unity better, stronger, and we gotta get more accurate with the unity. Y'all got it? All right, man. Scrap, stay woke. I love you guys, man. Keep being great. All praise to the Most High. Scrap, stay woke. Close your eyes as a blue. Open your eyes as a red. Keep your mind on your money. And always keep a swivel head. Close your Close your eyes as a boy, open your eyes as a man, and keep your mind on your money. And always, I'm gonna say it again, always keep a swivel head, man. Make sure y'all share these videos out and get these videos out, man, to make other men strong like you. We have to unify. All right? Peace and blessings. Keep being great. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, and holler back. Peace and blessings.